Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to Dutch braid your own hair. Some people refer to this as a reverse French braid. So we're going to start out with a small section in the front, divide it into three, and then you're going to take one of the outside sections and you're going to cross it underneath the middle, and then do the same with the opposite side. Just take the opposite section, cross it underneath the middle, and then we are going to grab a small section of hair to add to the next section, cross it underneath. So this is the same idea as French braiding, only you're crossing the sections under instead of over, so that that braid comes out on the top rather than underneath. I'd say the trickiest part about this is trying to get over the muscle memory. If you're used to French braiding, you're going to want to cross that section over. But if you do that, you'll end up with a French braid instead of a Dutch. When I part my sections, I do like to use my index finger. I find that it's a little bit easier than using my thumb, and it's a lot easier to just move that section underneath the middle. And as you can see, as I go through the braid, every time I grab a new section, that hair wants to get caught up with the rest, so you may just need to run your fingers through one or two times to keep it from tangling. This braid is great if you love doing a French braid to keep your hair secure but want to mix it up a little bit. If you wanted to do kind of a half up, half down look, you could even tie your hair off right here and just do that high ponytail with the front braided. It will still do great about keeping your hair out of your face while still leaving a little down in the back. As you work through the braid, you're going to want to make sure that there is not any excessive parting. As you see here, I'm using my fingers to kind of just comb through the left side a little bit, since that's where I get a cowlick. Make sure you're holding these sections tight as you go along. If you let go of them or hold them too loose, you might find that your whole braid falls out before you get the hair tie in. Like I mentioned, probably the hardest part about this is the muscle memory. So if you find yourself struggling to get your fingers to do what they want, don't give up, just give it a couple more tries and you'll eventually get it. And here I am braiding my hair dry. You can absolutely do it wet. I just wouldn't do it dripping wet. You might need to give your hair 10 minutes or so to dry after you get out of the shower, and then you can throw in a little bit of mousse or some light hold hair gel, and then braid it, go about your day. And by the time you take it out, it'll leave a nice little wave in your hair. Now, if you have particularly thick hair, you may need to leave it in for a good day or two before it completely dries. Especially if you're sleeping on it, hair tends to dry a little bit slower just because our head's laying on the pillow. It doesn't have room to breathe. Here's where you can start to see how the braid sits on top of the style instead of underneath like it would with a French braid. Once you get close to the nape of the neck, make sure you're keeping your sections as even as you can. It can be tempting to grab that bunch of hair at the bottom, but if you do that, it may fall a little bit loose at the bottom or look uneven. If you have more hair than I do, then you can just keep braiding on down as far as you would like. I have a lot of layers and braids tend to fall out of my hair, so I'm just going to tie it off at the nape of my neck in order to keep it secure. And there you have it, a Dutch braid from start to finish. You can spritz it with a little hairspray if you find you got some flyaways. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment, like, and subscribe, and have a fabulous day.